Hi enjoyers, today we're going to work with MetaHuman. I know I said that I will create new video of Space Shooter series, but after consideration I decided to suspend that series because honestly I think there is not much interest in that series from you viewers. I decided to create some different topics and then I will start new series. Alright, let's back to this video. Let's start with MetaHuman, and first of all you need to go to the bridge, find this MetaHuman, and you can use default MetaHuman or you can create new your MetaHuman. So you can click on every single MetaHuman and then you can click here start MetaHuman creator. You can find out what character you want as default and then you can edit that character to make it like what you like. Let's use someone. I'm going to press here, launch, and you must wait until it load. Now I'm in the MetaHuman editor. This is our character that we choose. We can click create selected. Now this is our editor and here we can use this different stuff. First of all we can change name of our character. Let's name him Kevin. Alright, then let's go to the face and click on blend. Now we can use different characters to make blend. We can use also female character if we want, it is also possible. If you want to make his face prettier, for example, if he looks too masculine and so on. I'm going to use some different type of characters. Let's try this guy. Okay, now you can see these points, you can click on that points and move, and when you move here you will make him more look like this guy. If you make it up, this guy, and you understand, Ron is this left guy. Alright, let's make it like this, for example. Also you can click here, change environment if you want, you can make different type of environment. For example, you can change it like this. Some rooftop and other type of HDR. I'm going to use studio for now. Also, I don't use camera for now. You can use this face. Then quality, don't touch this. You can make it ray traced, high and epic, but it is just for production. But because we don't need it currently, we're going to use medium just for performance. And LOD, we don't need this here, but you can actually check out your character on different distance. Alright, we can make our character without colors. This is like a clay material. You can also remove hair, and I recommend it for now, just remove to work with only shapes. And then at the end you can edit. Then let's work with this part. This is symmetrical, so you can change it here and here differently. Alright, this is the first part. Then you can change here using sculpting different parts without using presets. You can manually change something. For example, you can make eyes even bigger, for example, if you want. You can change shapes as you wish. Also you can move some parts, for example you can make nose changes with a group movement, because here you have these little points and here this is grouped part. Also this is ears, eyebrows, eyes. I think eyes is alright. Okay, I think this is enough. Then let's add our ears and let's go to the skin. Click on blend. Alright, what we can do, we can actually change texture of our character, color. We can make him look differently. For example, we can make him something like Middle East type of character. We can make character completely white, like in Japan, for example. But this is, I don't know. I think more natural is something like this. Yeah. And texture, you can change skin texture to make him look differently. You can make him even like old man, for example. This. Yeah. You can also change contrast and roughness. Roughness is for reflections. You can see his skin glowing, and here it is not. I will keep like this. Yeah. Freckles is freckles. You can add different amount, you can add density, you can remove density, you can add more strength, saturation, and this is tone shift, but I'm going to keep him clear without that. And accent, you can add some redness on the different areas. For example, this is under eyes. You can see this part. Yeah, I'm going to add some here. This is cheeks. I think this is enough. And yeah, I think this is enough. Then eyes. There is some presets, you can actually customize it if you want, but for me it is not that important because in the game you will not see his eyes too much. So I'm going to keep it with preset. Okay, let's make this one. Then teeth. You can change it differently. You can see here. I'm going to keep it like this. Then you can change tooth color. You can make them completely white, or you can make them like this. Alright, I'm going to make him white. Then gum with this part. You can change it, but actually it doesn't matter that much. And this is yellowness of your teeth here. You can add them, and also you can remove it. I'm going to remove. Yeah, like this. You can check out jaw. I'm going to keep it like this. Then makeup. This is male character, so we don't need actual makeup, but I'm going to eyes here and click this one, just to make his eyes more accented, because here you can see little change that make it better. And you know, all actors in the movies, they use makeup to look better. So there is nothing wrong with this. Alright, let's go to the hair section. Here you have this haircuts, you can use whatever you want. I'm going to use something without this sign, because the sign causes problems. You can fix this, but I highly recommend to avoid this type of hairs, because you will have some optimization problem. Not because you can't fix it, you can, but it will hit your performance. Okay, this is kinda generic, but okay, let's use this one. Then we have this eyebrows. I'm going to use this one. Okay, you can also add some details. For example, you can change color. Also, you can change color of your character's hair. You can make them brighter, you can make him like this. You can make him ginger if you want. I'm going to use slightly, yeah, like this. You can also make this whiteness on your character. So if you create some older character, you can use this to make it look like more realistic. I'm going to avoid that part. Then eyelashes, I'm going to use this short fine. Or maybe it is too much. Okay, then mustache. I think this all part is fine, but you can change it if you want. I'm going to show you all stuff, but I will not change something. Then beard, also you can change it. Here you have the samples. But I think my character is perfectly fine here. So what I need next, I'm going to the body part, and I can change proportion of my character. My character now is average. I can make him taller. I can change him to be fat or slim. And this is fat and this one will be slim. Yeah, you can see. Let's change camera to body. You can see now he's slim. Now this is average. I'm going to keep him average. Then go to the tops. And here you can add some customization for your character. You can change clothes and you can add some colors and even fabric. Keep in mind, if you want to change your character and add some other clothes, different clothes, for example, armor, some military clothes or your custom clothes, then you need to use this one and keep him without any clothes as much as it's possible. For example, like this and this, because these clothes, they cover his body, and then you will not have these parts, this texture of body. Yeah, so I'm going to use t-shirt, or let's use this sweater. All right, secondary color, I'm going to use white, and let's make it gray like this. Okay, and I'm not allowed to use any graphic. Okay, if you use this part, you can also add some graphics. For example, I click here, you can add some emblems. But I'm going to use sweater. I can't create Christmas sweater, so yeah. Let's use second part. Let's use this. What is this? Cargo pants. Yeah, jeans is fine. Let's make this white and this part almost black. Or let's make it like this. Okay, this is more realistic looking. And shoes, I'm going to use, let's go to the feet. Yeah, this is too official. Let's check out. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, and this must be a little bit like this. Okay, this is our character. Let's go to the body. We have everything that we need. We can actually do some preview. For example, you can click here and add some animation to a character to see how it looks like when that character moves. You can add face animation and check out when that character do some stuff with his mouth and face. You can body preview and so on. Also, you can check out different type of animation. For example, when character is happy, when character surprised pose, and so on. Alright, this character is ready and all changes saved, because MetaHuman automatically save everything. So let's back to the Unreal Engine. And here in the My MetaHumans you can find out your character. This is our Kevin character. Click here. It is not yet refreshed, so let's back to our MetaHuman. And now it must work. Yeah, now you can see he looks like in our editor. So you need to click on download. Remember, for games you need medium quality. If you want to create some cutscenes, cinematics, some, visualization or some movie, then you need highest quality. But we're going to use medium, then download. It will take a lot of time generating character and then downloading. So yeah, you must wait for it. Now add character. In this project I have imported Downtown West. You can find that in the Unreal Market, and it is free to use, so you can also download this and then open this demo environment map just for environment. If you have your custom environment, you can use your custom environment. Also, I have here third-person character content. So basically what we need to do, we need to adjust our MetaHuman. First of all, our MetaHuman is here. This is our character. I highly suggest drag and drop here, first of all, just for, rendering reasons. You can see it doesn't appear right now. It requires some time to generate character. Okay, now you can see these plugins. Click on enable missing, and enable missing. And I will need to restart it. Alright, I have restarted. Then let's go to the Downtown West, maps and demo environment. I need to wait preparing shaders, but I need to also add here texture pool stream size. Let's use instead streaming pool size. Streaming pool size, this one. And let's make it as much as possible. I have 6 GB of VRAM, but I'm going to use only 4 for this purpose, just to avoid some parts that will not render because I don't have that VRAM directly in the Unreal Engine. You will see a warning when you click here. Currently you don't see because I fixed that, but you can see here sometimes streaming pool size, something like this, and there are some numbers, for example 700 megabytes and so on. If you see that warning, you can add streaming pool size and avoid that part. Currently we have this third person character. Let's make our character using our MetaHuman. Double click here. Now let's add our character. Alright, this is our character. But it is not actually character, it is actor. If you double click on his blueprint, you can clearly see in the class defaults, or maybe class settings, yeah, parent class is actor. You can actually change it and make him a character. For example, if you find here character, you can make him character or even third person character. So parent class currently is actor. You can create character and then customize it. But I'm going to use third person character because we already have template of third person character with everything that we need. And only thing we need is just change mesh. Now this is our character, you can see. And we have some problems with textures. You can see character is not that detailized. So if you want to change it, you need to go to this load sync, and here you have this load components. First of all, where it is custom load mapping, yeah, this part. You can see here you have load mapping. This is distance when your body starts to become less detailed. This is a 0 index. You can change this actual to also 0. And then change this one, for example, to 1. Like this. If you use bigger numbers, you will get more optimized version of your character. But currently, let's make our character more detailized. And optimization is the second part. Torso, I would say also. We can make like this. Okay, legs. Legs particular is this part. Okay, it is actually the same, so I'm not going to touch this. This one must be 0, and last one is feet. I don't think feet need to be more detailed. It is okay, I think. Yeah. Then the most important part for our character, we can see this shadowing on your character hair. So actually we need to add lots for our hair. So I'm going to just add new map element and also another map element. Yeah, I can't until I customize this part, so let's make this hair and open. Alright, now we can add some mapping to our character. Alright, this is a hair, let's add another one. And this is our beard. Actually, we can change our mustache first, because mustache is more important part currently. Copy name, and let's go to LOD scene. Let's change it to no. Okay, let's try just type exact same name, mustache. Alright, this is our character. We can also change beard. For that purpose, let's add last one, beard. I'm not going to add eyelashes because it is not that visible from the far point of view. So here, beard. And let's add some mapping. Alright, this is our LOD settings. This will allow us to avoid any hair problems, even if it is that problematic hairs that I showed before. Now we need to remove our mesh character, this one. Instead we need to add here our character body, so I need to find out this one. And then click on mesh and click here. Wait, this is not. This is what we need to change. Yeah, and remove this. This is not what we need. Okay, now you can see our character becomes this hands and feet. So then we need to click on face, close it, and all the stuff, and just move it to mesh. Okay, now click on face and remove all coordinates. You have also this body, just delete it because we don't need it. Wait, there is some stuff that uses this body. Let's check it out. Here, feet, legs, torso, face, body. Instead of body, we need to actually use our mesh. And remove this body. Okay, let's remove it and compile then. Let's find out the problems. Okay, on anim initialize. Okay, let's check it out. And let's connect everywhere where we can see this problem. Okay, now try to compile again. Now there is no mistakes. Okay, currently our character has no animation actually, because this is animation blueprint for third person. But our characters have the same skeleton, exactly the same skeleton. So you can just take an animation for mannequin and use it for character. Let's try out our character. Oh, wait, we need to change our world settings. Let's use instead our character. So, where's project settings, maps and modes? Click here and let's change our default pawn class. Use BP Kevin. Now let's check it out how it looks like now. I think, yeah, we have some problems with animation because we don't have an actual animation for this character. So let's go to the ABP menu, steal this animation. I'm duplicating this. So where it is, duplicate. Okay, let's make this ABP Kevin. Alright, I can just right click here and assign skeleton and use skeleton of our MetaHuman character. But before that, let's check out our character skeleton, which is MetaHuman base skeleton. MetaHuman base skeleton. So I can actually go to our animation blueprint right click here, assign skeleton, and use MetaHuman base skeleton and accept, because their skeletons are exactly the same. Save all. Alright, now our character must have some animation. Now I must be able to add ABP Kevin and it must work. Okay, face also. Use face animation, okay. Where is legs? Let's add our animation here as well. Okay, torso. And feet. Okay, compile. Let's check it out. Now he must work better. Yeah, definitely better. Our character is now looks like a character. The only problem is that we don't have inputs for our character, because we need to have, where is our event begin play? Get player controller, then get enhanced input local system, add mapping context. Okay, connect it here, and we need to use mapping context of third person character. Compile and save it. Yeah, you can see our character is moving, but our feet doesn't work well. Yeah. So what we need to do, we need to make our character legs separate. So it is, where it is? It is our feet. Okay. Now let's go to our parent, because if I remember correctly, in the animation blueprint, we must have something like control rig. So I need anim graph. Yeah, we have control rig. This is the reason. Yeah, so let's adjust it. Here we actually have this full body IQ. We need to use here animation root instead of pelvis here. So now it must work properly, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it works correctly. But you can see it is laggy. Frames are not perfect, but character is actually working. So basically we did it. We create our character. Now we can do some optimization. First of all, you can go to this load sync and try to work with these LODs. So this is LOD for range 0, range 1, 2, 3, and so on. You basically need 0, 1, and sometimes 2. This part you can actually make them all much worse. Actually, for mustache you can use directly 3, because this is not important part for far view points. When you are too far from your character, you don't need your mustache. Alright, next part is our actual character. Here in the asset details you have these materials. Where it is? Okay, let's use statistic. We need actually our texture stats. And here we need to find our character animations. For example, character textures. You can see there's a 4K and 2K textures. You can also find them in the material part. You can, for example, go here and see this material. And you need to actually find out textures. I'm going to use here this filter. I'm going to use texture. This is our textures. Here you can find 157 items. So this is our all textures. You can just reduce their texture size. I'm going to do that, except for base color of his body and for normal of his body. All the stuff I can little bit adjust. For example, how to do that? You can, for example, click on some textures. Let's use these jeans. Double click, and here you can find yes, this maximum texture size, and change it from 4K, for example, to 1K, and save it. Okay, and you can do that for every single one, but you can actually optimize this process. You can click on some first one, for example, click on next one, right click here, set action, and then you can bulk edit selection in property matrix. Click here, and you can find here your max texture size, and you can find what texture you need and remove their maximum texture size to 1024. I'm going to skip that part of editing because it will take a long time and I don't want to prolong this video ever longer. Okay, I changed all texture to 1K, and let's try. I'm going to click here, and this is our character. Alright, you can see now it is not that laggy. It is still needs some optimization, but it is much better. This is because MetaHuman is not optimized, and I said it in my previous videos. This is why MetaHuman is only for advanced users, and this is why you can use this mostly for cinematics and not for game, because the character is too detailed and almost nothing you can do to optimize this properly. Especially when you have this type of environment. You can see this environment is pretty heavy for performance, and you can see even this warning because there is a lot of stuff going on, and character is also a heavy hitter for performance. The last one that I need to do, click on camera boom and change this 400 to 280 to make our camera closer to our character so we can see our character better, because currently it is too far. Okay, now this is our character. It becomes a little bit laggy because our character now more detailed than before. Yeah. Currently this is it. I hope you enjoy. If so, hit the like button, share comments, and subscribe. But most importantly, enjoy. See ya!